Well, folks, we'd like to say thank you and welcome again. This is the OK Morning Rush on 90 now on 5. My name is Piso. This morning, we decided to take the show outside of the studio. Why? Because today is a historic day, another historic day as provided for by Article 58 of the Liberian Constitution, which gives the president the mandate to speak to the legislature. I was just telling somebody, the State of the Nation's address is a property of the legislature. That is when the president goes to the legislature to make his or her report and talk about the administration's agenda for the ensuing section. Meaning, the president goes to the legislature and gives a profile, an update about, for example, maybe last sooner, what are some of the things he said, and this year, under the new administrative budget year, what the government intends to do for the country, and those kinds of things. In other countries, when the president speaks, people from the legislature have the opportunity to interact with the president, ask questions, make interjections and stuff like that. But in Liberia, it is completely different. Today, we were at the intersection of Broad and Randall Street. Oh my word. We spoke to a lot of Liberians. We were surprised. The people formed their own queues. We didn't put them online. They heard it and they came in their numbers. In fact, when we were leaving the place, there was agitation. People wanted us to remain. But the way we planned the show today, we're supposed to be at CEIO. This is my first time coming to the Center for the Exchange of Intellectual Opinions. I've been invited here on many occasions, especially with the heat of the 2023 elections. I was invited on many occasions. I turned down all those invitations. Why? Because we were at a critical juncture in the country. I did not want my views and my opinions to be misconstrued. So as somebody who wanted to be independent, I decided to keep my quiet and keep in my corner. I will come to see you some days. I'm here. Today we did not announce to anybody, except that this morning at public, we announced it on the radio, and that was the plan. I did not want to call the chair to say tomorrow I'm coming to see you. Because you know why? I want the honest opinion of the people. And these radio shows in the streets are not meant to bring the government down. Neither are they meant to promote the government. No, it's just meant to give Liberians the opportunity to have a say in the politics of the country, so that the government officials will listen. And sometimes they will share the people's view to the president. These are the people they are leading. They should be able to listen to them. We are here. We have the chairman of the Center for the Exchange of Intellectual Opinions. Honestly, this is my first time here, but I'm impressed. I came, I see a clean place. I went in the office. They have a whole electrical setup there. And so I'll just talk to him about his vision, and then we'll go across the table. I know there are mixed people here. People from the Unity Party, people from the CBC, people from other political parties. I will not ask anybody what party you are from. If you want to call your political party, fine. That is not my intention. My intention is just to hear from you. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to say good morning. It's a privilege. I know we spoke on the phone before. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Mohamed Edukwe. I'm the National Executive Chairman of CEIO. It's a pleasure. That's why you took us all aware of our work ethic and the new model of operating in our internal member at CEIO. We have a working session to come here as soon as able. This way we meet the chairman and the secretary of the executive committee members here.
Yeah, this is an intellectual center respected across the country. Don't get me wrong, they have intellectual centers in all these counties, but you always heard about CEIO. I know you just taken over, but probably you've read some of the history of this place. When did it come to being? Whose vision is this?
So this place was delivered since 2009. The visions led by MK Weeks, the former assistant minister, former head of NSA, former deputy head of NSA. And today we have a center where you interact with live opinion. When you go on the radio, people call. Here we interact with live opinion, interact with the emotional sessions of the people's views in the president. You hear from Michael now, you hear from Orwell, from Rugby, all over that. Somewhere, because if you study our conflict history, one of the reasons we went to war is that people did not have the space to express free view, express their view. So the funding generation of this platform follow us that can establish you, when Liberian can critique, criticize, recommend the government a solution.
Wow, that's good. How did you come to leadership?
I came to leadership in 2023 as Assistant Secretary General. Later, there was a transition based on a national call to duty by the National Executive Chairman had opportunity for official duty with the governor of Liberia. So there was transition. I became officer in charge based on our leadership ability and what we demonstrated. Officer in charge, I contested elected June 28th.
2025. Last year.
Yeah.
Was for how many years?
2 years tenure for the Constitution gave me privilege to recontest.
So next year will be election.
That's the year. Next year will be election.
You think you try?
I'm delivering the assessment we have with some of our supporters and the membership, the general membership for the first time. I think this is your debut visit, but if you have CEO before, before coming here, you had a different picture. A special credit to those who give us support. Those members of CEO who are members of CEO and go in national government try to give us support. One special credit is to the police director in effort to rebrand the platform.
Big Gregory?
Yeah, through infrastructure as a member of CEO. But it does not mean our opinion is always critical on national issues. We remain independent as a civil society platform, and at the end of the day, we are respected, like you said, globally.
Do you have membership or the fact that I come here and say I am an automatic member, or you have a listing, are there criteria for membership?
Yeah, we have a membership, and our membership data is 800
plus.
Since 2009. And we are doing a young rollout for membership where many people are expressing interest to join the institution.
So, time for election, only members vote.
Only members vote.
Sometimes I can be wondering how you manage to control your elections to the extent that noise don't count. But what has changed here other than the things Gregory did here?
So many things have changed. The first time we have internet as CEO. I don't know why. CEO didn't learn by name. For the first time we have 66% into vocational school. We are not in national budget.
Into vocational school?
Into vocational
CEO pay their fee.
CEO pays their fees. People doing electricity, CCTV, because you can't have young people at somewhere every day. And we just drink Atai, and go.
That internet connectivity to view my so I come here
for
I
research
just
purpose.
we have
our own fact-checking session. So you can't just come and talk, and at the end of the day, you go out with misinformation and disinformation. So as you're talking, we have a fact-checking session like being managed by the secretariat of the institution. And at the end of the day, we do the fact-checking and say, the information you gave me is not correct. Besides that, internet purpose is for student staff that in schools. After school, they have a recess. If you come here, you have recess, you use the internet, free of charge. Because as a civil society institution, our goal of giving back to the country is and now we are into the nationwide anti-drug awareness campaign.
You're doing well. So we'll take 4 more minutes to talk to you because we want to talk to a lot of people here. You 10 minutes for them. What's your vision for CEO? What do you want to take CEO?
I think the new CEO we want to take is that we want a CEO that is being digitized. For the first time, we have a global audience now, wherein all our conversation here is being digitized. We have the live audience all around the world where people sending in commentation. We want to take CEO wherein when we transition, we have an opportunity for young people to create their technical skills that we have started doing. That's the destinations that we're taking the institution. Besides that, we want to empower some of our members that are into university and family as a way of challenge and coming back to us because we're not in national market. Everybody here, see as the leader of CEO are voluntary.
They're voluntary.
We only survive on guest engagement and guest card. We want to give some support for operation of the platform. You see electricity, we have alternative electricity. We did that project with the UN Winnie. and the thing during the emergency before, just for peace building, because you see, this place should be used as a medium towards the support.
So you have a solar system here.
The solar system is in there, in the office. So if LEC go, we have alternative power source. That's the second.
That came under your leadership?
It's on our watch. As chairman of CEO. Yes. That's good.
You make a lot of big politicians here. Sometimes people want to be president, senator, representative. They will come to see you. You make a lot of people here. Do you, during the election, do you take a side? Do you issue statement of support to anybody?
No, CEO does not take official position with regard to national politics or who to support political partisan politics. We are not into partisan politics. CEO is not. I want to give my own perspective.
Go ahead.
On national stage, you realize that it was transition. Some of the transition. Not only that, but you do your own data analysis. People who have a real view of a governance of the state. African voters are very efficient. They believe in immediate results.
Yeah.
They don't believe in the long term. Okay. We will do agriculture, and process of agriculture will be in the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You discourage voters. So we are recommending to government that improve some of the governance into the bread and butter issues.
For example,
The bread and butter issues. A lot of young people do not have jobs. Young people you see, okay. The government of the day should create job opportunity through the Ministry of Finance as a principal ministry.
is that a popular view of what you hear from people who come here?
Yes. We have our own internal agenda that we support for these young people and all members of CU that there is lack of job creation in the country.
Thank you ever so much, Mr. Chair. So he's the chair of CEO, the Center for Exchange of Intellectual Opinion. On the first segment, we sit now and get two persons. You know, I like to do it this way. You know, let's. I want to try something. In the beginning, and say we want to try something. Is anybody here an opposition person who believe that this government is not doing well? You can come and sit on my left. I'm not calling any particular person. If you think the government is not doing well, come and sit there. If you think the government is doing well, come and sit down on the side. So we have a small discussion right now. Anybody believe that the government is doing so well? Come, be bold, come on this side, man. Come to me. You see, she thinks that the government is not doing well. So I want to see somebody who say, Clarence, I think the government is doing exceptionally well. Then we can have a discussion. So what we'll do with a community debate right here is exactly now I'm telling you. I will talk to how are you, sir? Just introduce yourself.
I'm fine. The name is Lawrence Miyama. I'm here from Libo Solokin District, to be precise, Old Solokin.
Libo Solokin District, says he thinks the government is doing well. Let's hear what's your name?
My name is Barista Oluwaji.
Oh, well, from Maryland, it's a Southeast thing. Doris, the next time you will talk to her so everybody can hear you. How do you want to start your introduction? I will give you 2 minutes.
Thank you, Clarence. In my mind, the government is honestly proceeding well. When I say the government proceeding well, there are a few sectors. Our major priority is the road. Recently, we heard about one same woman who died in India. Took the body to Maryland in 9 hours. From 10 o'clock to enter Maryland, 7:30 in the morning. That is number one. 2, under this government-wise, we are seeing what we call the technical vocational institutions, the TVET program. Today, in Plibo Solokin District, Plibo were able to benefit from what we call the Maryland County Vocational Institute. We don't only have Tubman University again, we got folks that are going to the TVET program currently. So, under this government, I think infrastructure development is one priority. And if the president continues on this path and just get a direct pavement after pavement from Maryland, from Fitchtown to Ganta, I don't think he will have an opposition in this country from the surface.
Go ahead. You still got 1 minute.
So a lot of things, a lot of engagement the government.
I'm sorry, your time is over. Yeah, your time is over. Let's go to you. The man said the president has done well. You from the southeast, the man said, so if we go to Maryland County now from Monrovia, it is not out. People used to spend weeks on the road. Why you think the government is not doing well?
Larry,
Yeah?
I got nothing more to say, but it's not easy. It's not working. Who say I want market, they say we'll pass and we'll put a pass, and not easy, Larry. As I speaking to you, ran my 2 hours school. That's our school fees. The pool so give me up on here. The number give me up on here. Send the final pass away. So the government is doing well. Because 3% we have to go sell money also. But the government is at the basement. People buying. But send the government tell what it's not working. It's not working. It's not easy, brother.
What is your salary?
Yeah, it's not easy. I don't know it's not easy. Nothing is working in the country.
But nothing working, but they say the roads, government building the road.
What the road government building? Where is the road that road will eat? That road will get a job. What the road government is building, we get see lot development. Nothing is going on. Everything else going ahead. Nothing is going on. Let me tell you the truth.
How you think?
I see the reality. Nothing is going on.
When you used to sell everything, for example, how much you used to be?
To who Regina?
We are Regina.
I used to sell food before.
Yeah.
I used to sell Obo.
Yeah.
I sell my food, sometimes I made 7,000 profit, so not 8,000 profit. Then I make money come on.
Yeah.
But selling tanking, I start selling people. I was sick if I was getting me out.
Yeah.
When I joined the other market, we had to start selling awesome market.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. What I do, it's my father. But nothing is working.
You think so?
Nothing is working. Like you carrying.
You listen to her?
So I listen to Doris. You see, Clarence, development comes with embarrassment. And for Doris not sincere to her opinion to say nothing is working. Nothing is working.
Doris, she's a small business woman. She knows what she used to sell. She knows what she used to get. Money was like all around. Money come back.
Money is around Clarence. Doris making her business. She changed from Kobo to Ocean. So if the Ocean is not working, go back to the Kobo. She will go back to the so Doris said go. So they are seeking for everything. Doris will not tell me the code of the festival. No, I see Doris.
The man said they must change the market. They're not buying to go back to the Kobo. What's stopping you? But the governors will still have money. What? So when they do so for your children, how you get money? How?
Free education,
In the same school?
no, the different school.
Why you bring everybody in the school where she will not get? Okay. Anything you want through again, then we can start talking about it.
I want to tell the president.
Yeah.
How many percentage in the book? But you better want to for several things. And you have to go there. But everybody is crying.
What do you want the president to do? What do you want?
They want to draw. They want to draw too. They want money. See, I said, they want to do business. Now everybody here, but they want this.
But the banks are giving you loans.
Not see no people are giving loan. If I see they are giving loan, I will go and see a loan.
Yeah, but they loan, they go to a lot of things. Not just free loan. Let's continue with you. Yeah, you can leave. One bill. Civil servant makes bill 500 should be exempted from tax. I think I want President Weah should use pass it into law. You are Clarence. Now things that's happening in this country is this maybe 200 social security. Everything okay. Yeah, everything okay.